Hello everybody, this is the 2nd of February 2012 and I just received my order from VCubes. I ordered a DIY kit of a VCube 3 cubic black, and I ordered a DIY kit of a VCube 2 cubic black as well. I ordered both of them cubic and in black because if they are good enough they will be my speed cubes, but who knows, we will see. I don't actually really like doing unboxing videos, but like a million people requested this, and also I'm very interested to see how it turns out, and I thought you guys might want to share on my first impressions of it. So since they are a DIY, this video will not only be an unboxing, which only takes like a minute, but it will also be a building of the cubes and a first impressions of them, you know, shape of the pieces and all that stuff, and what I see about them. So this is very unscripted. If you're not interested in this kind of video, please click away now, because it will not get any more interesting from here if you're not into that kind of video. So without further ado, let's get into it. Small box from UPS. It was shipped, I believe, 2.5 days ago. So the fact that it got here by now is really good. It went all the way through Sparta, which is pretty cool. I think it actually said Spata. S-P-A-T-A, but I'm not sure if that's an actual place or not, and I also don't know if it matters. So let's see if I can take this off. I've heard a lot of things about these cubes, but of course it is all speculation because very few people actually have them. Someone, I think it's like the Trustful One or something, made a video review that's about 13 minutes long on the cubic and non-cubic white VCube 3s, and I found his review very interesting. But I think a lot of people have either negative or positive preconceptions of what the puzzle is going to be, when really they don't have one yet. And so this review hopefully will be interesting. So now I'm already worried, because this is white, and I ordered black. At least the 3x3 is the black one. I ordered a black VCube 2, and so, and it's pillowed. What? White and pillowed? I will look at my order, but I am positive that I did not order a white pillowed one. So I will not be building this video because it's not what I ordered, and I will contact them and see what they want to do. Chances are they won't want me to send this back, they'll just send me the one I ordered, and so I'll probably get to keep this one anyway. But I'm not going to build it just in case they want me to send it back, because I did order a black cubic VCube 2. But you guys are here for the VCube 3 anyway, and it does not look like it's pillowed, which is good. Ugh. That's everything in the bag. It does come with a whole bunch of stickers, or at least it feels like a whole bunch. We got 2 black sides, we got 2 blue sides, light blue, which I like, 2 white sides, 2 orange, 2 yellow, 2 green, and 2 red. So 14 sheets of stickers, 7 different colors. You choose which one of these you want, or whatever color scheme you want. So of course I'm just going to use the normal color scheme because that's what I normally do. I don't think I'm going to sticker it in this video because that takes forever, and because I'm probably going to use some of my CubeSmith stickers. But regardless, let's get into it. We got some cores over here. I hope you guys can see this. I don't want to be like in the way the entire time. Cores, screws, springs. It looks like they sent way more springs than I'm going to need. Which may be a good thing, depending on how springy they are, because I might be able to use them in other puzzles. More screws, springs, just trying to get all of this stuff out of the way. Here are little pieces that look like torpedoes. I don't know if the light's good enough here. Yeah, I think I just lost that one. But hopefully they sent me more, and if not, I will be able to find it. Is that it? That is it. Hooray. So, yeah, so you can see this is unscripted because you just saw the back of my head. Let's get into the actual pieces now, though. The edge pieces are 2 pieces that you put together. Pretty obvious, pretty simple stuff. Since it's black, it's kind of hard to see, obviously. But it's just 2 pieces that you put together, and then you do put the torpedoes inside of it. These 2 torpedoes have made a lot of people upset with VCubes. Because they think, from the pictures they assumed that they were torpedoes, and then they were getting really upset that VCubes was all feisty a while ago, and now they're stealing Diane's ideas. Personally, I don't care too much for drama, so I'm just going to see how good the cube is, and if it's good, then I'm happy. If it's not good, then I'm not very happy. But it doesn't matter. The corner pieces in the DIY kit have an open side on them here, and you put a cap in it which has the V-Cube, just the name V-Cube in it, not like a logo or anything. And let's put that in. That doesn't seem like it was supposed to go in there. Well, it went in pretty well, because it's making a little lip on the bottom there. I don't know if it's focusing enough, but like it went in farther than it needed to. I'm not complaining though, because I don't think that should be a problem. If it stuck out, that would be an issue, but it's not, so that's okay. So I'm just going to go through here, and I'm going to put all of the torpedo pieces into the edges, and I'm going to be making edges and corners spontaneously. If you end up watching this entire video, not only do I applaud your intense sense of patience and your ability to put up with dull, dry, monotone blatherings from a 19-year-old college student about Rubik's Cubes, but also you must be really excited for the V-Cube 3. So there's 4 edges done. We're going to get a 5th one going. I will... Oh, I did already find that torpedo, so I'm good. I'm really interested. These corners do not seem to be the same as the corners of the Diane, the Gu Hong, which is what everyone's comparing it to. They're not the exact same. They're similar, but they're not the exact same. So hopefully it will not be bad. Like I'm hoping it'll be really good from the reviews that I've seen. I kind of know what to expect, but that's really bad. I don't like that. I was discussing with someone on my Facebook page about how I was getting this, my Facebook fan page, about how I was getting these, and he kept trying to say, don't be excited, I already have one, you'll hate it, blah, blah, blah. And I find that really annoying when people try to change my opinion before I even have a chance to make my own. And so, needless to say, I'm doing my best to combat those preconceived notions, trying to keep an open mind and all that good stuff, while slowly building a cube in front of your face. So I do have a screwdriver here. I have Jigloo if I need to. I have Lubix. I have Help Lube, which I have used so rarely that it's not even funny. I think I've used it twice, maybe. It is good lube, but I do prefer Lubix when in that situation where I need a kind of lube like that. Generally, I just use Jigloo, though, because I prefer how it feels. If you want more information on my thoughts and opinions on the different kinds of lubricant, you can always go to my Thoughts About Lubrications video. Very aptly titled. Not only does it give information about lubricants, but it also gives my opinion on them as well. So you will get a very biased answer on different lubrications. You know, I don't go into any detail about how much I hate certain kinds of lube. I just say which ones I like. Okay, so it looks like I'm getting to about done with putting the pieces together. This is standard cube building process. A lot of times when you buy cubes, you have to do something similar to this. Some cubes, of course, more than others. This is a little more than usual. But if you buy a Diane DIY or Zanchi or whatever, you will be going through something similar to this. You'll even have to put 4 pieces together on the corner, actually. The 3 different halves and then the 1 piece in the middle to hold them all together. So I do have 6 center pieces, and I do have 6 center caps, and I'm hoping I have enough torpedoes, because that would be lame if I didn't. Let's actually count the number of corners. I have 8 corners, so that's good. I have 9, 10 edges, 11, 12, and I do have enough torpedoes, and I have an extra half an edge. So whether that is a production failure or it's them being nice and giving you extra pieces, doesn't matter either way. I have extra pieces, which is really good. I am leaning towards them being nice and giving me extra pieces because I have 2 cores. So that's a good sign. I have way more screws than I need. Let's see, I have 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 screws, and I have a whole load of springs, extra half of an edge piece, which is kind of useless at this point, but as soon as one of these breaks, I'll be fine. So, let's actually start putting the core together. These screws are round-headed Phillips screws with threads only at the very end, which seems to be what V-Cube likes to do. And these springs, they seem somewhat springy. Probably as much as a DN chain spring, if you've ever experienced one of those. Unless I'm remembering terribly incorrectly, then that's the springiness. So what I do when I build cores is I build the entire core piece on the screwdriver, and then I turn the core around that. And since the screws, the threads end at a certain point, in order to ensure even tension on the entire thing, I'm going to do my best to get all of the threads to about 2 left, maybe 2 or 3 threads left in there, so that I know I have the same tension on the entire thing. But so far, this seems like it's going to be really nice. It's going to be loose enough that I can actually do what I want with it. Springy enough that the pieces will not fly out, but they will. But when you force them to, they will move. So I just have to continue building the core, one arm at a time. Isn't this going to be a lot better than that one time you watched me build the Terraminx? Yeah, that was an exciting time for you guys. Yeah, I think you guys also watched a 14-minute unboxing video of like 10 different cubes from Cube Depot. It was certainly very interesting to see how many of you guys actually watched that entire thing. And how I know that you watched it is because you watched the video, and inside of it, weird, inside of the video there was something saying, if you got to this point, comment this. So I'm still getting comments about unicorns and stuff, so that's pretty cool. So far, this is very weird. I don't know what's wrong with this, or if it's something wrong. This spring seems a whole lot tighter than this one. This one's really loose, which I like. This one's really tight. So I'm probably going to be replacing that one with a different spring. Did they give me 2 tensions of spring? Ooh, they did. That's why there's so many springs. This is the era of discovery. Okay, let's see. These ones are more flexible than these ones. Oh man, these are really less flexible. Okay, so that's a really smart idea. V-Cubes, I applaud you on this. You gave very tight. These very tight springs are going to be for more of a V-Cube 6 or 7 feel. When you get it right out of the box, it's really stable, but it doesn't cut corners super well. And then these looser springs are going to be for those who want more of a DIY 3x3 feel. So, you know, of course, if you like it tighter, ooh, it looks like there's actually 3 tensions. So, I'm going to go with the least tension, and I'm not going to test the other ones because I don't want to waste your time like that. There's 3 of those ones, 4 of those. Yeah, oh man, this is great. V-Cubes, I enjoy what you've done with this. Makes me happy. Okay, so this is a medium one. This one, oh, is a super loose one. This one, medium. And then one of these should be medium, and one of these tight. Medium, and medium. Uh-oh. Anyway. Okay, well, I'm glad I found this out. I really like this loose one, and so I'm going to use all of these loose ones, and this really tight one I'm going to take out right now. Ugh. Era of discovery. This video is already 14 minutes. That's somewhat ridiculous, but, you know, if you're still watching, hey man, congratulations, you have patience. I will be doing a full-on review of the cube in a different video. So if you're not interested in sitting here and watching me build the entire cube, you can just wait for a couple days, and I will be doing an in-depth review on the DIY Cubic Black V-Cube 3. Grr. I have people wanting to talk to me on Facebook, but no, I refuse. I must build puzzles. Like I said already, I think in this video, I'm not going to be stickering it because that would be boring for you guys. And so, so far though, I am liking how it's looking. Okay, let's just make sure I got enough spring showing, enough screw, I mean. This one could be a little more. There we go. Sweet. Half done. 3 more to go. So, I've said so a whole lot this video, but that is okay with me because this is unedited, unscripted, exciting funness. I'm not going to be editing this because I'm driving home tonight to go out to dinner for my dad's birthday. My dad is turning some age, and I'm really excited to go back and see them, see how they're doing. I have not seen them since January 4th, I believe. So, it will be a nice experience for sure. So no editing on this video at all, which is probably good for a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys were upset that I've kind of moved away from these impromptu videos and moved more towards tutorials and reviews and stuff. And of course I will be doing mostly those other kinds of videos, but you can never argue with an unboxing if you enjoy unboxing videos. But if you don't enjoy them, then just don't watch them. Okay, so now we have the core built, and we will start putting it together. I'm liking this already. It's giving me good feelings. There's 2 edges. We'll put a corner in. I'm going to do it completely unlubricated, and I'm going to figure out the tensions, and then I'm going to lubricate it. Okay, we are building the Petrus 2x2x3 block, and then we are going to go and finish the first 2 layers, or F2O, and then we're going to do the last layer. Last layers are exciting. So as you can see already, just from putting a couple of pieces, the first 2 layers in, it does have this groove. I can't really tell from the viewfinder if you can see this, but it has like a circular groove there, which is very common in V-Cube puzzles, because that's like their little kind of mechanism that they all work on. So we'll see how it turns out. Like I said earlier, it is similar. Ooh, that's not going to be good. I'm going to have to tighten this a certain amount just so that these torpedoes don't catch on to each other. Because the way it seems that it's working is if you want to turn... well, it's working just fine here, so maybe it's just that I haven't built enough of it yet. So let's get these pieces in, stop blubbering, keep building. Going in a lot easier than I was expecting, but that's probably just because the way I tensioned it. And it's done. Oh man, turns like heaven. Not. That is because way too loose and not lubricated. So I will tighten them all. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Oh god. Okay, I'm hoping this gets better, or else I may have to switch to the tighter ones. Okay. Move the camera a little bit. Oops. Let's jiggle this. I use the straw just because I can, and it's a little neater. This is going to make it a whole lot better, because that is the nature of Jigaloo. Ooh. This cube isn't that bad, but I know you're like, what? He's fucking with the cube and it's going all weird on him, but he's saying it's not that bad. I am going to switch to the next tension of springs, unless this drastically improves, because I am just about at the end of the rope for screw tensions, and this cube is not to my liking at this point. Might be good for a casual solver, but as soon as you try to speed solve it, maybe it just needs to be broken in a little bit. Yeah, it does need to be tightened. Oh man, it definitely needs to be tightened. Okay, so I'm going to try tightening it one more, but then this video is going to be over, and you guys can go back to your daily lives. I'm tightening these now as much as I can. Like, I cannot tighten these springs anymore. Literally. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these tensions. So, I will be replacing those with the medium tension springs and seeing how those go. And if they don't work very well, I'm going to go to the highest tension. I can imagine some people liking this, people who don't like aggressively solve it. And what I mean by that is not who speed solve it or don't speed solve it. But if you have a very light touch, this would be really nice for you guys. But I don't do that. I have a very force the cube to do exactly what I want when I want to now kind of thing. You know, I'm not just kind of, I don't want to say the word wimpy because that sounds bad. But I think some people have a different cubing style. So, quit babbling. So far, cube looks nice. The pieces look very similar to the Diane. They do have the torpedoes. So it'll be interesting to see what the cubing community says about that. But overall, it seems to be a good cube. I can't find all that much wrong with it. I'm going to be replacing the springs with those ones. We'll see how it goes. But now this video is 21 minutes long, and you guys are probably bored out of your mind. So, thanks for watching, and I will be making a review video on this, probably on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, depending on which day I have more time. And I will see you guys then.